So welcome to our first Black History Awards dinner. My name is Kathy Garland and I'm the principal, and I'm honored to be standing here today. Tonight we're going to recognize several people from our Urban Pathways family for their years of excellence and standing out for their contributions to our school. Together we work as a team with our students, parents, and staff to assist with making our family grow, remain strong, to fight through challenging times, and to celebrate all of our good times. The dedicated members stand out. Black History Month is an annual celebration in the United States. However, at Urban Pathways, we do not need a holiday to embrace and honor Black history. For the BSU, leadership teams, and dedicated staff, Black history is celebrated every day. Tonight, we're going to recognize a few of our Urban Pathways family members who have helped us pave the way towards success. When things become challenging, we do not throw in the towel. We become closer and we support each other. Many of us have cried together, we have laughed together, yet we continue to stand tall as a team and a family. So it's called love, kindness, support, and determination. We have a wonderful schedule for tonight's event, so without further ado, put your hands together for Jeannine Ferguson.
Thank you, Ms. Garland. At this time, if you all can please stand for our Black National Anthem.
Lift every voice and sing.
Can you turn it up, Ms. Asia?
Ring with our harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening sky. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
I like this part right here. Come on.
Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Please be seated.
And we have this something.
Thank you, guys. Thank you all for joining us this evening, as Ms. Garland just talked about. So our communities are plagued with so many challenges. Sometimes it seems the conditions will not improve. However, if we develop children in the most constructive way, we are playing an important role in improving our communities. As the ancient African proverb states, it takes a village to raise a child. That's why it's important for us, the school, the community, and families to work together. We cannot do it alone. Parents cannot do it alone. Families cannot do it alone. The community cannot do it alone. And most importantly, the school cannot do it alone. So we all need to work together. So, as Dr. King said, we are a germ major of justice. With that being said, we want to take this time to honor a parent and some of our parents who serves as excellent role models for our children and the communities. So, I have my Black Student Union singers over there, and they're a part of our village, and they're going to showcase their talents today through poetry. But before that, I would like to introduce Miss Chelsea Brown, who's helped me tremendously with the Black Student Union. Can y'all please give her a round of applause, please? I'm ready to pass the torch to her next year. So at any rate, can we please have Miss Brianna Yule, who's going to light this stage on fire for you all.
They take my kindness for weakness. They take my silence for speechless. They consider my uniqueness strange. They call my language slang. They see my confidence as conceit. They see my mistakes as defeat. They consider my success accidental. They minimize my intelligence to potential. My questions mean I am aware. My advancement is unfair. To my voice concern is discontentment. If I stand up for myself, I am too defensive. If I don't trust them, I am too apprehensive. My character is constantly under attack. My pride for my race makes me too black.
Great job, everyone. All right, next up, we have Ms. Fatmata Ball.
Dear Black woman, do you know that you're astonishing? I envy your strength. I salute your courage. I command your confidence, and I'm in awe of your beauty. Skin of chocolate and heart of gold. Hair spins from the finest of thread, a statement of pride. A woman of elegance and class. Mother of Africa and voice of the nation. There is power in your variety, and voice and strength in your voice. You speak your mind, but seen as having an attitude. Your independence is seen as being unapproachable. Your refusal to settle for anything less than you deserve is seen as unappreciative. You're not an angry woman, but one with something to say. Dear Black woman, you may face scrutiny for your complexion, your curves, your kinky hair, but heed not to the critics. Remember that they yearn for your swag and rhythm, but your beauty cannot be imitated.
Thank you so much, Ms. Fatmata. Next, we have Miss Kiana McDonald. Come on, Miss McDonald. Go, Kiki.
Hi, I'm Black History Month. Yeah, okay. I'm Black and I'm proud. Why can't I say it out loud? Is it because I'm supposed to be ashamed? Am I society's lion yet to be tamed? Is it because I'm supposed to fade to the back? Mix in with the crowd and blend in with the sea of black? Is it because the struggle was supposed to break me? Oh please, sweetheart, the struggle, it made me. Because my ancestors were beaten and raped. And that history was wrapped around me, but yet I escaped. Escaped all the pain, the hurt, the inhumanity. All these stereotypes are driving me to the brink of insanity. Let's not forget that my people are no longer slaves, but the inequality repeatedly crushes us under its waves because they were taken from their homes and stripped from their pride. The unspoken truth that I'm supposed to hide because I'm supposed to be poor with 3 kids. Man, all these Black stereotypes, rumors are just jars without lids. But I won't let this world bring me down, smack me, beat me, bruise me, because I am brown. No, I'm going to stand up and say it out loud. Yes, honey, I'm here, and I'm Black and I'm proud.
She's tearing it up now. Go ahead, Kiki. All right, next up we have Miss Marcia Hill, not Marcia.
I'm gonna sing this poem for my mom tonight. Okay, it's called Everyday Mom. How did you find the energy, Mom, to do all the things you did? To be teacher, nurse, and counselor. To me, when I was a kid, how did you do it all, Mom? Be a cheerful cook and friend, yet find time to be a playmate. I just can't comprehend. I see it was love now, Mom, that made you come whenever I call. You're inexhaustible love, Mom, and I thank you for it all.
That was beautiful, Marcia. Great job. Okay, now it's time to honor and Miss Girl is going to do the first one.
So tonight, I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize Mrs. Wanda Franklin. She was very excited about coming this evening. However, she's not feeling well, is not able to attend. However, we're going to continue to honor her and give her, somebody else will accept her award. So when I think of Mrs. Franklin, I think of her smile. She's always has a smile on her face, always laughing, and we are blessed to work with such an amazing woman. Her attitude is always positive, and it's easy to see how her smile, it just becomes contagious when she's in the room. Ms. Franklin is an executive director of Hug Me Tight Child Life Center, and I'm going to share the center's mission statement. It will tell you something about her. So the mission statement is providing a first-class, safe, nurturing environment to the most important citizens on the planet, our children. Oh, she's so awesome. So in 2013, Tavius, Wanda's grandson, enrolled in 6th grade at Urban Pathways. And from day one, Mrs. Franklin was involved in his education. And her heart was and always has been to make our school the best it could be for all students. And she always looked at Urban Pathways as a whole when she shared her thoughts about the school. In 2016, Mrs. Franklin was asked to join our board to represent the parents of Urban Pathways, and she's currently a secretary of the Board of Trustees. It has been wonderful having her as one of our members of the board and one of my bosses. Mrs. Franklin is supportive, provides great feedback, recognizes the positive, yet she's not afraid to communicate expectations. She's very transparent and honest at our monthly meetings. She possesses the leadership skills to appropriately tell people the truth, whether it's good or whether it's bad. Ms. Franklin compliments when deserved and offers constructive criticism when warranted. She participates in school events and has always been one of the school's biggest cheerleaders. Mrs. Franklin, thank you for being an amazing member of the Urban Pathways community. We are blessed to work with you. On behalf of Mrs. Franklin, our board president, Denny Irvine, will accept her award.
Inspiration to all of us on our board, and I couldn't said it any better than what Mrs. Garland did. She is one of those persons that is absolutely amazing, and we share in common a desire and a belief that education is the way to inspire students, and she's an inspiration to me every single meeting that we have.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Garland. Congratulations, Ms. Franklin. I would like to present this award to Ms. Denise Thompson. Ms. Denise Thompson fits the description of a phenomenal parent, but also an advocate for our school and a community ambassador of UP culture. Some of the wonderful things that Ms. Thompson has provided for the community includes, first and foremost, she's a wife, mom, daughter, an aunt, grandmother, and sister. She's a member of the Black Employee Network. She serves the community by feeding the homeless and offering advice and donations. She supports the HBCU enrollment and she just coordinated a trip to Cheney University for our students. She served on the Urban Academy Board for 8+ years. She's a proud mother of her 3 daughters, one especially Miss Marcia Hill, and many other wonderful things. Please help me congratulate Miss Thompson for her contribution to our community. Thank you, Miss Thompson. You're welcome. If you want to say anything, you're more than welcome.
I just want to say I'm super proud of the school. I'm so grateful to all of the teachers who continually pour into all of our students. It is such an honor to watch as you have a shy child who has just developed, and she has just had a wonderful village around her. So I look forward to continuing on and helping with the school and doing even more. So thank you so much for this honor. I'm truly grateful and very humbled. Thank you.
Thank you again, Ms. Thompson. Okay, now we have Ms. Beck. You're going to come up, Ms. Beck, and present your award.
Thank you. I am here to present an award to Miss Jermaine Anderson. She is the mother of JJ, or Jeremiah Jackson, an 11th grade student here at Urban Pathways Charter School. So earlier today, because I didn't really have a formal speech prepared, I pulled JJ in my office and said, "Tell me some things about your mom. How would you describe her?" Some of these things I knew, but I wanted to hear what he had to say. He said, "My mom is caring, outgoing, supportive, respectful, and very considerate. If you know JJ, I don't know that you would know these things about his mom, but she is all of these things, and I've seen her embody them in her involvement of the Parent Advisory Committee." If you parents aren't aware, there's something called a Parent Advisory Committee here at our school that Mrs. Ferguson and I try to kick off every year, quite similar to a PTA. And it doesn't always get very far. However, every school year, for many years, Ms. Anderson always steps up and says, "I'll be the president," and she has all these great ideas, and she just wants to be involved, not only in her son JJ's education, but in everybody's. She has genuine concern she speaks up on. She gives us ideas on things we can incorporate in the school. And again, she has been doing this for years. So I really am happy and honored to be able to recognize her, and I've gotten to know her just through her involvement with the Parent Advisory Committee. She really is a great parent, and I've seen her truly, genuinely concerned for JJ's education, and I'm sure her other children's as well. But we cherish JJ here, and we know it takes a lot of patience to raise somebody like him, but she seems to do it quite well. But Miss Anderson, thank you so much for all you do to support us, your student, and all the students here at Urban Pathways.
Great job, Ms. Beck. Thank you so much. All right, next up we have Dr. Reedy. You'd like to present an award with Ms. Washington.
All right, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. Very learning environment, so we're just gonna keep it PG. So I'll use her words and say, so everybody throw up your M's from Vanessa's finest. Miss Tykisha. No, so like, since this is a school environment, we'll just give a round of applause for Miss Ty Beck.
representing from Menneson. No, I do that a lot though. Wow, I didn't even know when he was first talking, he was talking about me. So thank you so much. Oh, my nerves. Thank you so much, Dr. Reedy, Ms. Washington, Ms. Crislip, Mr. Arnold's here, Ms. Fratangelo, the Counseling and Support Services team. There's about 6 of us, and we hold it down. So honestly, although I think I've been here the longest, I wouldn't be able to do it all on my own, and I have to give absolute credit to my team. I appreciate everything all of you do to support me day in and day out. To my juniors and seniors, you know I love y'all. I obviously have different kinds of conversations with them than I do the middle schoolers and the other high school students, but they are the ones who see me most and take up a majority of my time, even when I don't want to give it up. But thank you, everybody. You know, I treat the whole school as a family. I appreciate everybody who helps along the way. Every student in here always knows I'm here for them, every family. I hope you now know that as well. Thanks.
We love Miss Beck. And next up, we also have Miss Lane.
Last but not least, good evening. My name is Lauren Lang, and I'm the Executive Assistant to Ms. Garland. In honor of Black History Month, we'd like to celebrate and recognize our parents, community members, and school employees that make Urban Pathways special for our students. Today I'm presenting the RISE Award, and RISE stands for Recognizing Inspiring School Employees. The person receiving this award is truly inspiring. To be honest, it was a little difficult to keep this piece short because she does so much for our school. 6 years ago, in my first year at Urban Pathways, I shared my desk space. And as you know, if you share your desk or office with someone, it can make or break your entire work experience. But I was lucky because this person was kind, helpful, and funny. She always brightened people's day by making them laugh, sharing a genuine compliment, or dropping her famous catchphrase, "I was crying about you." Many students would stop by, and she would take the time to introduce each student to me. Little did I know then that my desk mate would become such a close friend. In her 18 years at Urban Pathways, she has worked in the office, in the classroom teaching African American cultures and history, and is now the External Engagement, Events, and Attendance Officer. And believe it or not, that's actually the shortened version of her title. Jeannine Ferguson has cultivated partnerships to bring resources, experiences, and opportunities for our students to learn and thrive. In the last few years, she has partnered with Direct Energy and their GOLD program, which is Black Organization of Leadership and Development, CCAC and their Black Student Union, the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Cameron Hayward Foundation, the YMCA and Y Achievers, just to name a few. She has also organized programs and events including the Back to School Celebration, the Senior Cookout, graduation, Quiz Bowl, Spelling Bee, the Black Student Union, Dance Team, Perfect Attendance Celebrations, Homecoming Prom, and middle school dances. She makes an effort to celebrate Black history every day, not just in February. Each October, she highlights National Black Poetry Day. December, she highlights Kwanzaa. January, she holds an MLK Junior Remembrance Day event. And every February, she plans and hosts an amazing Black history program. Mrs. Ferguson not only has the respect and admiration of our staff, but more importantly, our students. She ensures that every single student knows that they are intelligent, they are gifted, they are loved and valued, and beautiful. She inspires them to try new things, take on leadership roles, practice public speaking, showcase their talents, and grow their goals. She empowers and uplifts our students to embrace and love themselves authentically. Needless to say, Urban Pathways would really be crying about you if we weren't so lucky to have you. So it is my great honor to present the Rise Award to Mrs. Jeannine Ferguson.
Miss Lauren is my ride or die. She is a beautiful, truly beautiful person. Thank you, Lauren. I didn't know I did all that stuff you were saying, but I really appreciate you saying that. It made me feel good. But it's a labor of love. I do it because I have a passion for it. I see our kids. I want them to know that they are beautiful and have knowledge of self and love who they are. Okay? So every day I try to tell the kids that you want to be who you want to be, basically. So I don't know what to say. I want to shed a tear, but I just can't. I don't like, this is different for me. But at any rate, thank you all. I think that concludes the awards ceremony. But we do have our Black Wax Museum. Miss Chelsea, you want to talk briefly about that? Again, Miss Chelsea, I'm grooming her to take over the Black Student Union, so you're going to see her a lot up here. Miss Chelsea!
So in addition to such an amazing event tonight and Black Excellence, we would like to invite you to visit our Living Wax Museum with the talent of our students and the help of our very own seniors. Kiana and Miss Marcia did a phenomenal job in gathering our students together and putting this together tonight. And then we have our lovely 7th and 6th graders who are participating. So give them a big round of applause and take some time to shout for them tonight. So feel free to get up, ask them who they are. They have lots to share, lots to show, and enjoy the rest of your evening.